Do you want to build your dream setup, but you can't because you're a broke butthole? Well, fear not, gamers of all sizes, colors, and classifications, because Teemu is here to the rescue. I actually don't know if they're here for the rescue. This is literally the first time I bought stuff from them. But I was told that they have high quality items and some of the best prices in the market, with free shipping and free returns up to 90 days. So I'm pretty freaking excited to check these out, and who knows, maybe you guys will find some cool stuff to upgrade your setup. Let's begin. So when you buy from Teemu, they basically bundle all your items together and they wrap it in this orange wrapper. There's actually a little bit of a tear in this one, no big deal, but just so you guys know, this is how you'll get your items from Teemu. And it's also pronounced Teemu, not Temu. I don't make the rules here. So we got 4 items in here. Let's check out the lavalier microphone first, because I think this is the cheapest thing I've purchased from Teemu. I'm honestly not gonna be surprised if it sounds like you're talking out of someone's butthole. This is USB powered, so you gotta stick this deep inside of a USB port. Bruh. Why do I gotta make everything so sexual? All right, let's test out the sound quality. Peter Piper picked up a pouch of pussycats and pounced on them like a pair of peacocks wearing pajamas. That was at 50%. Let's bring it to about 80%. Peter Piper picked up a pouch of pussycats and pounced on them like a pair of peacocks wearing pajamas. All right, let's listen to this real quick. Peter Piper picked up a pouch of pussycats and pounced on them like a pair of peacocks wearing pajamas. There's no freaking way that an $8 microphone sounds that good. Wow. That's impressive, you guys. I'm not even joking. I feel like this is a better option if you don't want to go with those USB microphones and keep your desk clear. You can just clip this on your shirt and plug it into the front of your PC and you're good to go. But yeah, definitely a nice option for those that don't like the USB microphones. Next up, we got a pair of desktop speakers. I paid $10.48 for these, but to my understanding, they went up a couple dollars. These look like library speakers. What? I mean, they're 10 freaking dollars, Edgar. What the hell did you expect? So this is from a company called Easy. And it sounds like if Kanye East made speakers instead of shoes, this is what he would name them. Such a stupid joke. All right, so you can plug these in via 3.5mm cable or USB powered. And there is a little remote here that controls the volume. So I think we plug them in and test them out, yeah? Doesn't say which one's left and right. Okay. I guess we'll find out. All right, so this is set to max volume. Let's check out one of my shorts I did recently. Wow. Wow. Woo, they pack a punch. For $10, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. You know what, I'm even gonna say it. I would definitely watch the hub on these speakers. They're definitely lacking in the low end. You know, like I wouldn't sit and watch a full length film by any means, but you know, if your monitor has no speakers or your laptop's speakers are broken, I feel like these are really nice replacements. But you know, for gaming or listening to music, probably wouldn't buy them, but for everything else, I think they're freaking awesome. $10 too, not bad. This is the next biggest box. No tear on this one, very nice. Oh, this one's actually really cool. I think you guys are gonna really like this next product. Okay, check this out. Ah, yeah. So this is what I like to call the broke man's nano leaf lines. When I saw this on Teemu, I actually flipped the hell out. Why is the tape open? The tape is open on this one. Should I be worried? This better not be used. Oh my, this legit looks like they went on the Nanoleaf Lines website and ripped off some of their images. Oh my God. So check this out, guys. You get 9 of these light bars for $62 on Teemu. Compare that to the 9 light bars from Nanoleaf for $200 freaking dollars. Is it just me, you guys, or is Nanoleaf scamming their customers? I just don't get how they're so damn overpriced. I mean, I personally own Nanoleaf lines for 2 of the setups in my gaming room, so I have the right to bash on them. It's just too much, you guys. Honestly, it's just too much. So obviously, these cost a lot less than the original, so there has to be corners cut somewhere, right? So let's check these out and see how big of a difference there really is, and if it's really worth picking these up. So here are the 9 light bars. They look very similar to the Nanoleaf ones. So here's a control panel that provides power to all the lines. There are also buttons on here where you can manually change the colors and turn them off if you want. And then the connectors, instead of hexagon shape, they are circles. So that's pretty cool. Everything else is pretty straightforward. So let's hook this up, download the app on my phone, and take it for a test drive. Oh, I gotta say, so far the installation process is so much easier than Nanoleaf. You just slide the light bars inside the connectors. That's literally all you have to do. All right, boys and girls, we are synced up to the app. This is what it looks like in the back. You can definitely see all the hotspots, which is normal. This is supposed to be mounted against the wall so the lights can bounce off of it, just like the normal Nanoleaf lines. So you can also put these on your desk. So you can get pretty creative on how you want to mount these. I don't know how effective it will be if you actually put it on a desk, unless it's up against the wall, because you kind of want these lights to bounce off a surface. So let me show you guys from the top down what they actually look like, because this looks freaking incredible. Okay, so on the main page is where you can select a static color for all the lines. Now, if you want to customize it, you got to go to the color card, select the squiggly line, and you can basically pick any individual line and change the color of that. So let's say if I want to do pink for these, and then I can do red for the other ones. We can go to combination. These are basically preset color combos that automatically get applied to your lines, but you guys can also do some really cool dynamic stuff. So in the scenery section, there's a ton of really cool effects. So for example, let's go to late autumn. Northern Lights, this one's actually one of my favorites. You can even select what category. So we got life, we got festival. Father's Day has its own color scheme. Mine still hasn't come back from getting milk. Or check this out, you can even create your very own. So here's the scene. Let's say I want to add specific colors here. I want to delete green. I'm going to do just pink and blue. Get that retro synthwave color scheme going over here. And then let's do teal and hit preview. There it is. You can also choose what type of effect. So right now we are on gradient. Here's what jump looks like. It just jumps between colors. We got breathe. You guys already know what that is. Flashing, pretty self-explanatory. We got flowing. As you can see, the colors flowing from one light bar to the next. We got rainbow, meteor. You can even choose the speed. It's at 50% right now. I'm gonna max it out to 100. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. You can change the position. So I'll go from right to left instead. There it is. We got falling. That's pretty cool. Damn, there's a ton. We're gonna be here all day. But anyways, you guys get the idea. This gets saved. And then you can go to music. This will also react to music if you have music playing in the background. Testing, 3, 2, 1. We got jazz, rock, classic. I mean, there's a few other options down here. Pretty freaking cool. I'm freaking impressed, you guys. It takes a lot to impress me. Honestly, I was expecting like a cheap knockoff version of Nanoleaf lines, but this proved me wrong. The construction quality, the amount of customizations you get on the app, and it's compatible with voice assistant, both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. So yeah, I mean, in a sense, you are getting what you pay for. There's a bunch of other features that, you know, Nanoleaf lines has that this doesn't, but for a fraction of the cost, honestly, if you're not looking to sell a few of your kidneys for a few light bars, I think this is the best route to take to spice up your setup. And the cool part about it is actually you guys can get 30% off your entire order if you're new to Teemu. All you gotta do is use my coupon code to get 30% off your entire order. So if you guys add this to your cart and put the code, it actually comes down to around $40. So less than 50 bucks for 9 light bars. Pretty freaking good deal if you ask me. On top of that, you can also get $100 worth of coupons by downloading the app using my link below. We got a professional condenser microphone with RGB. Let's check this out first. So the box actually arrived slightly dented on the bottom. So I'm a bit worried there, but I don't think the microphone got damaged. At least I hope. User guide, it's literally just plug and play. Got a cool little plastic stand. Oh, the microphone has a design on it. I did not know that. What a wonderful surprise. On the actual website and the box, it just shows a plain black microphone. Oh my God, this thing is so light. All right, let's pop this on the stand real quick. We gotta plug it in and test out the mic quality, right? You got your gain control on the front here, and on the bottom, there is an option where you can mute your microphone and also enable the noise reduction effect. And if you have a pair of headphones, you can plug this in the headphone jack, although I probably wouldn't use the microphone for that. I would plug your headphones directly into your laptop or PC. One thing I will say real quick is that you don't have to use the crappy stand that it comes with. If you take this out, there's a thread on the bottom where you can hook this up to a boom arm. So you have options. So I spent $18.48 on this microphone, which is fairly cheap. You can get a really nice plug and play USB microphone elsewhere, starting at $40 or more, and they typically come with like a boom arm. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this sounds. Let's check it out. Oh, it's RGB lit too? I actually didn't even know that. Oh, the microphone lights up too on the bottom here, so that's what the design's for. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It doesn't look like you can control the colors. It just kind of cycles through a bunch of different ones, so yeah, not bad. Doesn't this microphone kind of remind you guys of the Razer Siren? It's got that shape. That capsule shape. All right, here we go. All right, so here we are recording directly into the microphone. This is unedited, of course. The microphone is about a feet away from my mouth, I would say, and the volume is set to 25%. Let's bump this up to 50%, and then we're gonna jump to 75. Should I even go max? Let's go max. Let's see what max sounds like. Holy hell, that is really loud. Okay, we're gonna bring this back down to, let's bring it back down to like 30-ish%. So yeah, here's the microphone. Quality, let me know if you guys like it. For $18, this sounds as good as the $40, $50 USB microphones out there. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna give this microphone 2 thumbs up for the price. Let's continue. So next up, we have the Smart Light Sound Machine. Some of these names, man. Let's see if this looks anything like the one in the pictures on the website. Okay, so far so good. Where do you plug this in? Oh, it's back here. Okay. So this is basically an all-in-one desk lamp. It's a light source, it's a clock, it's got a built-in wireless charger on the top, and it even has a built-in wireless speaker. So let's plug this in real quick and check it out.
Bluetooth mode.
You did not need to yell at me. I'm pressing light, but the light option isn't working. Am I doing something wrong? Am I supposed to hold it? Hello? Okay, these buttons are just as useless as birth control billboards. Wait a minute, maybe the USB doesn't supply enough power. Let's try the actual plug. Let's try this.
Bluetooth mode.
That thing needs to stop scaring me. Okay, where are the lights at? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, shh. Okay, so it was a user error, unfortunately, but let's see if we can control the lights. Oh, let's go. That's so cool. We got yellow, we got pink, we got teal, we got red. RGB? That's just white. Can I set the clock on here? No, so this is only strictly the RGB controls on the app. If you want to change the settings on here, or if you want to change the time, you got to do it on the actual device. You can change the brightness on here too, or you can change it on here as well. That's so cool. Okay, let's see how fast the wireless charger is on this desk lamp. We're gonna time it. I'm at 66% and it is 2:10 p.m. There we go.
Wireless charging. Wireless charging.
Why you gotta scream at me, old?
Charging.
Hey, I get it. Jesus.
5 minutes later.
All right, it has now been 5 minutes. Let's check out where we are. 66%. It literally didn't even budge 1% after 5 minutes. So this is as slow as it takes for me to get wood. Like, I wouldn't use this to fast charge your smartphone, you guys, but if this is on your nightstand and you're going to sleep, might as well put your phone on here. And by the time you wake up, you should have a full charge. I hope. It states it's got a 5-watt charger built in. I'm not sure if there's any truth to that, but I mean, technically it does charge your phone, just not as fast as I would like. So I spent $40.48 on this desk lamp. I think that's a fair price. It's not super cheap by any means. I personally think the wireless charging feature is useless on here, but everything else about the lamp is cool. The lighting feature is cool, the clock, the built-in speakers. I wouldn't use this with a setup, but if you guys are looking for a lamp for your side table or your nightstand, I think this will be a pretty cool buy. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 1 thumbs up. So this one's actually pretty cool. I paid $8.49 for this desk lamp. Look how cute it is. There's an astronaut sitting on the moon, and then we got this little antenna thing which shines the light on your desk. It's USB powered, but the length of the cable is extremely short. Like, where the hell can you plug this in? Clearly not the back of your PC. Power switch is back here. Oh, there are 2 light sources. One in the helmet and one on the top. That's so cool. This is a very cute desk lamp. I'm not gonna lie. Not bad at all. I mean, it doesn't light up the entire desk. It's just meant for like a small area, but it's a really cool way to add a bit of decor to your setup as well. You can even adjust this where you want. That's cool. And they got 3 different colors to choose from. We got the blue one that we just saw, there's a red one, and an all white for those rocking the all white theme setups. I can see this being very useful for like a workstation or like a reading setup if you're studying for exams or something. Yeah, pretty cute. Okay, I'm pretty confident I know what's in this one based off the size and the shape. There's only one product in here as well, so let's open this bad boy. You know, it's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, guys. It's been a minute. I know a lot of you guys missed watching the unboxing videos on the channel, so it's cool to finally be doing one of these again. So if you guys are enjoying the unboxing video so far and you want to see more Teemu unboxings, let me know in the comment section below. Yes, indeed. We got a budget gaming monitor. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The monitor selection on Teemu isn't the best. There aren't that many to choose from. So I bought this for $108 on Teemu, thinking I got an absolute steal on the monitor. But when I got it in, I realized it was only a 21.5-inch monitor. So this actually has a 75 Hz refresh rate display, and it's from a reputable company, Xiaomi. Xiaomi or Xiaomi, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but they make smartphones, and they're very well known in that department. But But even with that, I still feel like the price is a bit steep, especially when you compare it to other 75 Hz refresh rate monitors from other websites. It's certainly not the best deal I've seen. All right, here it is. Very light monitor. I mean, yeah, definitely feels like cheap materials were used. But in the back, we've got the joystick for the power button, an HDMI, VGA, and you got your power source. It is VESA compatible and it supports G-Sync, so there's that, but it doesn't say what the response time is. And usually if it's not displayed, it's something fairly slow. I would say at least 5 millisecond response time or slower. But we're gonna test it out using the UFO ghosting test in a bit. So let's power this on, play a few games on it, and I'll be right back. So I played around with the monitor for about 30 minutes, and I gotta say, overall, I'm disappointed. It is very cheaply made. This is a very flimsy monitor. I found out it's a VA panel, but the viewing angles aren't the best. There's a lot of color distortion when you rotate the display. And the response time is really bad. There's a lot of ghosting on this display. A disgusting amount of ghosting is present. So this thing is at least a 5 millisecond response time monitor. This is an office monitor at best, but the price doesn't really make sense. It's a 21.5-inch, 75 Hz display, But you can buy a 75 hertz monitor on a different website for less than $100. So I'm not sure how the pricing is, how the pricing makes sense on this. Ah. So next up, I bought a gaming mouse on Teemu. This is the AJ339, and I picked this up for $13.48. So super cheap for a gaming mouse. But one of the things that drew me to this was actually the design of the mouse. I thought it had a very refreshing take on the whole super popular, overused honeycomb design. These cutouts look a little different, and I don't know, it kind of drew me to it. Oh, that's really light too. That's a very light mouse, you guys. So the mouse itself is fairly comfortable. It's mostly designed for clog rippers because it's got a flatter surface. We got some texture on the scroll wheel and texture on both sides for a nice grip. And I believe it's got RGB as well. Let's plug this in real quick. So the RGB is actually very subtle in here. It doesn't even stick out as much, especially when you cover it with your hand. If you look inside the mouse, you'll see the logo that lights up as well as a ring around it. Now the downside is that you can't change the lights on here. It's stuck with the rainbow color scheme. However, if you press the DPI button, it will cycle through the DPI setting, and each setting is tied to a specific solid color. It doesn't stay that way though. After a couple seconds, it goes back to the rainbow color effect. But yeah, really cool mouse overall, but how responsive is it in gaming? Let's test it out. All right, ladies and gents, I got the mouse hooked up to my setup. Let's do a quick game of Modern Warfare 2. See how it does. It's an absolute garbage mouse. Okay, let's get serious for a second. I actually hate this map. I want to do my worst here. Oh, okay. That was luck for sure. All right, let's get that silence up in here. Came out of nowhere. Okay, so it's not as responsive as I would like. If I were to compare this to my Model O is way more responsive. I don't know, it just kind of feels like I'm playing on a 30 hertz, 40 hertz monitor. It's a bit swimmy. Yes, it's not the most accurate mouse for sure, or responsive mouse, but I feel like for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone, it's fine. Anything else competitive? Whoa! Whoa, let's go, baby. Triple. What was that? Yeah, for $13, I'd buy this mouse. I mean, that was impressive. See, I couldn't do that on a crappy mouse. And this is like one of my least favorite maps. Whoa, let's go. And we lost. Oh well, not a bad mouse. Now, of course, you can't use a mouse without having a long, white mouse pad. I picked this up for less than $10. Not really expecting much for the quality. And I'm not wrong. I mean, the quality is pretty crap. I'm not gonna lie. Very rough surface, horrible quality stitching, but what can you expect for $10? Honestly, if you're trying to save some money and you need a mouse pad, sure, go for it. Oh, that hurts my ears. That hurts my ears. The glide is terrible on this. If you're buying this, you're definitely buying it mostly for aesthetics and to protect your desk. But if you guys care about your setup as much as Jensen cares about making money off gamers, then you're gonna want a nicer pad. Something like a TechSource pad. Maybe the popular Dragon design, or perhaps a Kyoto monochrome. Whichever design your heart desires, you get super high resolution prints with beautiful seamless stitching on all sides and a very smooth surface for your mouse to glide on. And I can almost guarantee you will find a design that fits your setup's color scheme. neosource.tech/store if you guys want to pick one up and help support the channel. Pencil drawers, ladies and gents. Who doesn't love pencil drawers? I love pencil drawers. Pokimane loves pencil drawers. Hell, even Pewds has one. Hey, let's go, Pewds. Pencil drawer life, baby. If you don't have a pencil drawer right now underneath your desk, are you really living life? This one's pretty cheaply made, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. What the hell is this? You know what? I do like the divider though. That's pretty cool. You can somewhat organize your stuff in here. This is always gonna be a super cheap and easy way to add storage to your setup and keep your desk space looking clean. I do recommend picking one up on Teemu because it's a lot cheaper compared to other websites. Most other pencil drawers start at $10, whereas this one is $2.37. So really good value here. I think I know what this one is based on the shape. I think this is the monitorizer. Yes, it is. Okay, what in the Oompa Loompa of monitorizers is this? It looks so much smaller than the one on the app, you guys. I'm not even kidding. They put a freaking picture of an iMac on here to make it seem like it's wide enough to support an iMac, and those things are pretty damn big. I've been deceived. Can it even support my 21.5-inch monitor? That's literally all it can hold, probably. Up to 24-inch display. Anything bigger than that, and I feel like this thing will collapse. It's not even stable. Look at this. I don't even know who built this. The construction is so bad. It's like a preschooler made this in arts and crafts class. Look at the welding job on this. They couldn't even connect the bars evenly. I will not spend $19 on this thing. I'm sorry, it's too small. It's wobbly. The construction is pretty garbage. I can't believe I'm gonna say it. This is my first thumbs down on the Teemu unboxing. Yeah, don't buy this thing. Okay, I got high hopes for this one, guys. This is a 60% mechanical RGB keyboard, and I got it for $31.48. So let's check it out. Are these blue switches? God damn it, they are. They're blue switches by default. It's a terrible start. I mean, the keyboard looks nice though. Putting keycaps, RGB, construction is very cheap. You can tell, like, it's super light. All right, let's plug it in, give it a test drive. USB-C powered, okay, nice. Let's plug this in. Oh, the lighting's nice on it. Oh, it's got RGB in the back too. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. Can you even see it? Oh, it bounces off the desk. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I just can't stand the switch noise. This is such an abomination to the keyboard world. Okay, all jokes aside, the keyboard is not terrible. I just wish that they gave you the option of linear switches. Blue switches just isn't my cup of tea, but overall for the price, it's not a terrible keyboard. It's not for me. Last but not least, we got a bit of green vines, because who doesn't love a bit of nature in their setup? Ooh, this is cool. This is such a cheap and easy way to add a bit of greenery to your workspace, your room, or even your setup. They're 45 inches long, which you can cut, by the way, if you want to make it shorter. And they come in a pack of 3 for $2.58, so extremely cheap. They also come with a hook, so you can hang this on your ceiling. You can kind of run them off of a wall shelf if you like, but you got a bunch of options to get creative with these. You know what, they'll make a really nice backdrop too. Hold up. Oh, look at that. You know, they say that if you add greenery to your workspace or your setup, regardless if it's real or fake, it actually helps improve your mood. Look at that. This is my new backdrop. So much better already. I might even just keep these here, to be honest. So there you have it, folks. Some really cool and cheap items you can pick up for your setup without having to sell a few kidneys. I'll drop a link to everything I mentioned down below, but you guys should really check out Teemu yourself because they got a lot of really cool stuff on there. There's also a really cool deal on a pair of earphones that you can get for less than $2 if you download the app using my link below. And on top of that, all users will get $100 worth of coupons that you can put towards your other purchases. Guys, don't forget to use my code on the screen for 30% off during checkout. If you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more Teemu unboxings, let me know by tossing a like, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.